upgrades I want to show you guys. And you can tell it's a nice day out. It's not hot. It's kind of cool still, so that's good. I want to show you guys a few things that obviously people been giving me smoke. Been giving me smoke about my old sign. So let me tell you what I did. So I've got one entrance over here with the driveway that goes around out the other side over there. But a couple upgrades. So now, if you're coming down the road this way, boom, road where so the mailman can still get to my box. I might need to move the other one. Hey, Steve. Right? However, let me go through my ditch. That is not all. We are making upgrades. I've got 2 feather flags, and this is a table snuggie, right? It's like a spandex stretchy thing that goes over the table to make it look more presentable. So I don't know much about setting these things up. Oh no, don't lose me. Am I back? I got 2 of these things. So it looks like a jart from back in the day. Let's see, I don't know what this is to put together. Got my neighbor's, oh, he bought honey for me the last weekend. Let's see. Oh, once I stopped walking around. So I got a feather. Do I know how to put it together? No. Do I have a way to stand you guys up while I put it together? Also no. So that could be an issue. Evidently, it looks like this goes in here. And I would imagine this piece goes into the spike because that's about the only size that'll fit. I don't know why that is like that. Oh yeah, but I'm using my phone today, not my GoPro, right? I do have a tripod for this. But this was kind of impromptu because I'm leaving tomorrow to go down to Florida for the beekeeping show down there. And, you know, I'm not going to be out here selling honey this weekend like I would normally. But, you know, maybe I can't get this whole thing put together. Maybe I can. Who knows? But I'm just trying to lay this out where you guys can kind of see what we got. And let's see. Ugh, it is long. It's like 7 foot. And so everybody's been on me about getting my game up. Getting my game up with the honey game here. As far as stands and looking better and, you know, all that good stuff. Well, I guess the good thing about these cheap things is they kind of only go one way. Hold on. Let me flip you around where you can see me. There you go. Now you can see me a little bit. And it's got just these three rods here. It's kind of like a fishing rod. And it's like they only go in one way. Wow, that's pretty crazy. And then I guess this one goes in. Oh, I guess I could do that too, drop it on the ground. And then that goes in the base like that. And then I imagine you shove this long thing. That's what she said. This long thing down the deal here. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if that's what we do. Looks like I need to add the other piece to it. kind of weird. Kind of weird how this is going to go. All right. So let's see. I got to figure out. There is a way I got to do. All right. So this thing comes up. And hooks into here. And then this piece gets stretched a bit. And then once it's stretched, I can tighten this. I know y'all can't see nothing. Hey. So, you know, maybe as long as the wind ain't too crazy. And I can flip this around for y'all so you can see. There you go, local honey. Now, the question is, how do you stick this to where it actually will stay in the ground? Oh, and maybe that works. Hold on. Do this without tearing it up. But you know, it's spinning. It is spinning, so I got to figure out. I'm gonna have to figure this out a little bit better, probably. But it's not a bad sign. I still got the one old sign, but I got these. I got that one, and they're closer to the road, so people might be able to see them better. Got one at that entrance. And one at that entrance. So, and then let's see. So I got two of these, right? Two of those. I got to put the other one together. And then I got this thing. Got this thing. Let's see. Give me a second. I just popped y'all down so I can open this bag up. Hopefully open the bag up. It'll never go back in the bag. So we will see if this will up the game, the honey game. Don't know. Let's see. And, you know, it is definitely yellow. Definitely yellow. Definitely yellow, sorry. Let's see. And obviously not going to leave this out here when I'm not here. This would be something that I would have to set up in the morning. You know, dry the table off. And that's supposed to actually stretch down under the feet, but I don't want to do that today. But I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Let me see. It's got Velcro. And I guess you set the legs on this pad right there. I assume that's what you do. That's kind of a pad. You set that on the bottom, underneath the bottom there on all sides. And it covers everything up. So yeah, you're not going to see me in a bee suit. maybe a beekeeping suit. But what do you think? Overall opinion. So we got two of those. I might need to move that sign because I'm worried about the mailman running it over. However, if I put it on the other side of the driveway, might be a good idea. So, yeah, not bad. And I'll make some adjustments, I guess, as we put these things together. Let me see. Try to put the other one together real quick. And that way I can just take the pole off of them, and next, all I have to do is, as long as I don't lose the pole, can find that. Guys, I might have to actually do my live a bit early today. like our normal chat live, because I got to go out of town tomorrow, and that's a I'll be gone extra day. Normally I don't leave until Thursday, but going down a day early to try to go hopefully meet some beekeepers. And you know, I'm in a precarious situation. I love my job, and don't misunderstand what I'm gonna say here. However, you know, it's winter time. There's no real way to track my production. So if you guys go to, let's say you want Appy tablets or something, and you go to the website, I get no credit for any of that. If in fact you you know, if you wait to Nabi to place an order for anything off the website or get it there, I probably won't be employed by that time, to be honest with you. Not to be a downer, but it's business, right? If you're in sales, you're expected to sell. Now, with that being said, we are also in beekeeping winter. There is no advantage that I'm aware of right now to waiting until Nabi to order anything. I'm unaware of any kind of special discounts or anything that is happening at Nabi. Nothing that I'm aware of. So, you know, it's something that definitely, and you know, gosh, I hope you guys could see me when I do that. But it's one of those things, just is what it is. You know, it's work, it's employment, and you have to show your value. You know, if I would have got hired when I wanted to get hired back in March, I would have had spring, summer to build up clientele. However, it's winter. So, I get it. People aren't buying stuff. Oh man. This thing. Let me see. I'm sorry. I know you guys can probably hear me talking, but I'm just trying to ram this flag home here. Hold on. And almost perfect. Almost perfect here. Now, let me loosen this up. And we will put this under here. Hopefully stretch it down a bit. Tighten it up. I know you guys will listen to me. And let's see what we can do. Plant this one home. Don't know where. In here, I guess. Be my luck I hit internet line or something. Hold on, give me a second. Give me half a second. Maybe not right there. Gosh. Sure would be nice if they put... Oh, it'd be nice if you could see it. That'd be... And then the table with the honey. And now that I got all this brand new stuff, makes that one look so out of place. But let me see. This is kind of weird how these things work. But you just kind of stretch this down over this clip, then tighten that up to hold it in place. But you can see it's already started to lean, and there's no it's It's not even really, well, they're coming up in a minute anyway. So anyway, only thing is I wish they would have made these dual-sided. They're only single-sided. So the only other way to do this would be spin this one the other way, right? Be the best way to do it. Just trying to get a plan of action for when I actually, when we can actually sell some honey out here. Let's see. All right. So there you go. Now we got this side. If you're coming from this side, you see, but see it spins. So I might have to try to do something with that. But they do look good. They do look pretty good. Can't complain. All right, so that's it. 3 signs, the table snuggie thing, and 2 flags. And then I do have a tent, but it's not yellow. It's I got one of the covers, but it's blue, right? So that's a little bit different. So if you like it, tell me you like it in the comments of the video. If you don't like it, you know, do whatever you want to do. Throw a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want. That's perfectly fine. And you know, as we use these, they were not expensive, guys. Like, I think I got 2 of them for like $30 or something like that of these off of Amazon. And I think the 3 signs were $25 or something. So I'm probably all in $60 on that. I'm sure that was $20 or something for that thing. So it just kind of gives you the idea of what the costs are. Yeah, Phil, you are feeling my pain, sir. I made the same suggestions. If you go to their European website, it looks like they've been in business 1,000 years and been to Appomondia and everything. But if you go to their local site, the US site, it looks like my website. And my website was never intended to be like a full-on sales website, right? So I totally get it. I've been trying to beat that horse, if you will. Some people are receptive to hearing stuff, and some people aren't. And at this point, I would say that, you know, I like my job. I think come the spring, when people start buying stuff for their stores and stuff, I've got a bunch of stuff working. However, I don't know if they're willing to wait that long. And, you know, unfortunately, you're not going to sell $5,000, $10,000 a week in product in the wintertime. And I don't care, you know, what you're doing, who you're working with. You know, when I got started, this is what happened. I got a piece of paper with a list of some beekeepers on it. That's it. That's it. That was the extent of my resources. And then, you know, obviously went to a couple of shows, which helped out. But I'm not Harry Potter, man. You know, I'm not a wizard. We can only make things happen as they happen. How much to order to mix with my syrup? Yeah, so the small packs for the syrup, which the small pack does 100 gallons. I'm sorry, 150 gallons. And that 150 gallons is basically 1 teaspoon per gallon that you're mixing up. So, you know, again, here, this is the issue that I'm having, and I'm not trying to do this as a rant, but like you said, if I go to their website and you order, I get no credit. There's no proof that that sale ever came from me, that I did anything to even improve that sale at all. It's just a congratulations, company, you got an extra sale. Difference is if I do it and submit it and send it out to you, well, it doesn't cost you any different. It just gives me credit for doing some work, you know. But because they don't have that in place, there's no way to track my sales or not my sales, right? That type of thing. No, Brent, just send me an email, man. If you send me an email or with your contact, I can either reach out to you. I know it's a little bit less convenient doing it that way for the consumer, but I can actually send you an invoice to your email and then ship it out of the warehouse. So it's a little bit tricky. I understand that, but I mean, the way it's been working for me, Brent, is, you know, like I said, I was basically handed a list to, when I started working there, of people to contact. And specifically, registered beekeepers in the state of Florida. Now, registered in the state of Florida does not mean that those beekeepers are located in Florida. It just means that they put hives down there and they've registered them. So out of 157 people on that list, there was only 5 that actually lived in Florida. So that was kind of interesting. But so yeah, I was handed the list, went to a show. A week later, owner of the company went to Europe for 33 days. Which brings me right back to where I am right now, and you know, leaves me in the kind of in the probably not going to have a job until Christmas category, you know, that type of thing, which is unfortunate, because all of this I explained to him when I started, was, look, I'm coming in September. You know, that's after everybody's honey flow. They're starting to feed. And it's not that they're starting to feed their bees. It's that most people order their stuff before they start to feed their bees, right? I mean, as far as supplements, you usually have that before you start feeding. Or, you know, or in the spring. If you get Appy tablets and put them on over winter, well, then, yeah, you could probably sell some Appy tablets. But yeah, it's just been kind of challenging for me, and you know, and I get it. You know, you're supposed to, if you're in sales, you're supposed to produce. That's what the name of the game is. But most companies have more resources. When I say resources, I mean contacts. If you have stores right now, and you're not selling those stores every bit of your product, like every line, why don't you contact them? I would contact them if I had the information of who the contact was, that kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? So it's a little bit challenging. Give me 1 second. Whew. I took these flags off. Now I got to put the flags in the buildings. Put my flags in my building. All right. Put them in there. Put that right there. And coming back to get the phone. All right. So anyway, I'll be leaving early in the morning to go down to Florida. Go be down there at least one extra day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And, you know, it's like a 7-hour drive from here. So I'm going to get up early to go down there. Yeah, I mean, Phil, I get it, brother. I totally get it. I've had stores tell me, yeah, we definitely want to carry the product. We'll order in December or January and February. If it's in Canada, February or March, right? So it's like, these things take time to get started. I mean, it would be different for me if they said, here's a list of our customers. Can you reach out to them and see if we can, that's the lowest hanging fruit. There are already your stores that are carrying your product. Getting them to add a line, that's quick money. But, you know, from a sales standpoint, I mean, but, you know, if I don't have any of that information, I can't contact them. That's crazy. So, at any rate, that's neither here nor there. I was just hoping to show you guys the products there that I bought for my honey table, because who knows? You know, just last Tuesday I was saying I'm not the go to the flea market guy and that stuff, and that's fine if you are that guy. I'm not disparaging that. I just know me. If I lose my job, I might become the flea market guy. You just never know. So that's a, oh yeah, no worries, man. I already know. I've discussed that, and, you know, I just don't think it's a, I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss. And what kind of rubs me the wrong way is that I've had this discussion, and I left a job. I mean, a job with benefits to try to give this a go, right? And I really want it to work out. It's in beekeeping, you know, but I also understand it's a business, and if they can't afford to keep me on, which I don't even know how that's possible, but whatever, neither here nor there. If they don't think they can keep me on, you know, simple math tells me if you buy one of every single product that I sell, one Appy tablet, one Appy tablet, one Viagra, one Benaril, and one Hygienic Boost. 4 items. Let's see. Yeah, that's $100 even. I would have to do that 50 times a week to hit a goal. 50 different customers, like at a show. If I was at a show, and, you know, prime example, the one in Virginia had about 110 people. 110 people, I would have to sell 50% of those customers one of everything to hit a goal like that. It's not feasible. It's not feasible in the wintertime, especially. But, you know, is what it is, right? Can't seem to make some people understand what you're telling them. And I've spent several years in sales and marketing. I mean, I worked for one of the biggest marketing companies in America, iHeartMedia. I know what I'm doing. You just got to let me do it, and be patient, right? And work with that. Hey, bee collector Rick, I got me 2 little tiny Bitcoin lottery miners. The little nerd wallet ones. I got 2 of them to mine, try to mine some Bitcoin. But at any rate, guys, look for me a little bit early tonight. Maybe a lot of bit early, because I really got to get to bed so I can get up like 4 in the morning, something like that. Get dressed and get the heck on the road. If I leave here by 5, I'll be down there about noon. I can see a couple shops or beekeepers down there, hopefully, and then check in, do a few in the morning on Thursday before I have to sign into the show, and then Friday and Saturday at the show, and then come back. So that's the kind of the thing that I want to get going on there. But at any rate, if you guys need any Appymon products, especially if you watch it from my stream and you know of it because of me on the stream, most of you guys know my email and everything. Just reach out to me. I'm not saying order it through my website, because I want the credit to go to the company, because they pay me, right? They're paying me every week. And there's no way to track that. If you just go order it from them, it's the same effect for you, right? You actually, it's probably less headache for you, but I would appreciate it if you reached out to me for it, because that actually shows that I'm doing these videos and talking about it. Like, not for nothing, other than like me and Phil and a couple other people, there are no YouTubers talking about this product but us. So, which is kind of weird. And so, just trying to keep my job, guys. I'm trying to keep my job. So if there's anything you could do as far as that, help me out. I'll get you free shipping or something. I know there's not going to be I can't say I know there's not going to be a Navi special, but what I will tell you is he hasn't posted any Navi specials. I don't think he posted any Navi specials last year. So I don't know at this point, but yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. So I think I was added on because thought I was going to be some kind of superhero, but it's winter, There's some things that I can claim, but I didn't work for the company when those things happened, right? So, I mean, Canada wouldn't have them at all if it wasn't for me pitching that. I don't know. I'm at a loss. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Look for me a little bit early on the live stream tonight. Could be really early. I do want to do a live stream. It probably won't be a long one. And because I got to get on the road. I got to get packed and get on the road. So anyway, guys, have a great day. And hopefully see you on the live stream tonight.